Matt and I have actually been dating.
You said you was swinging?
Someone else.
I know, girl, don't tell me that. But you swing? Yes!
But we're not swingers. We're not swingers.
Let me talk.
We're not swingers. Matt and I have been dating a woman and
what?
As a sister wife.
Oh, hell no. What? I don't get it. I don't know what you're saying to me.
I don't know either.
What she saying?
So essentially, Matt has a second. He has a girlfriend or a second wife.
You're signing up to be you and Matt.
Sister wife, like on TV.
You and Matt are married. You got
yes.
Yes.
You and Matt are married. Thank you. You and Matt got married. How long have you been married?
Since 2019.
Okay. How you sign up to be a side chick? You're married. You're okay with being a married side chick?
I know you love him, but you know what?
I can promise you his ain't that good. He don't even got that much money.
It was actually my idea.
Help us, Jesus.
Why?
It doesn't have anything to do with sex. It's not fueled by sex.
Not for you? Why? Why did you bring it up though? Why?
Because I want the relationship. I want the relationship dynamic, the friendship, the camaraderie.
With Matt or the girl?
No, with the other girl.
You want a friend, so you're gonna find a side chick for Matt?
No.
Because you're the side chick.
No.
I don't know how she got to this point where she thinks it's okay to find a replacement for herself, because that's what it is. I love Matt. I love my son-in-law, but I just don't think he's worth any of this.
Shalom. Shalom, Yesharallah. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wa barakathum to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessings be unto your households. It's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. And in this quick lesson, man, we're just going to get into, man, how this is going to be a thing in the past. Right? Sooner or later, this is going to be a thing of the past. Because, I just want to mention that I got this from the brother Mayaka Allah. I think he's an elder. Salakia, if you are. Salakia. But I got this from the brother Mayaka Allah from Los Angeles camp. And, man, it really struck a nerve when I seen this. I was like, damn, man, like, what we have fallen far from the tree, man. Boy, and just seeing this, and the crazy thing, it was her idea. Like, he didn't even make mention of it. It was her idea to bring in another woman. I was like, dang. But all that the mother can think about is like, oh man, his well, I'm just saying, his dick ain't that good. His dick ain't that good, which is, man, just like the minds down here just been so sexualized, man. It's just like, nah, bro. The whole purpose of having multiple wives is ultimately for nation building, and it's not just about sex. Hell, she said it herself. Like, she wanted a friend. Let alone she's someone that could take some of the load off of her to make her job even easier, right? That's all it really is, man. And if it's her idea, she should support that. But then got I don't know who's who. I know one of them was the mama. One of them was probably like the auntie or something, or the mama's friend. Who knows? Well, I don't know really, but yeah, the other one was talking about you just put a replacement for yourself. No, she did it. She done fattened her man bones, and it's women like this is the reason why that the society is the way it is. Really begins with Esau Edom, bro. He's the culprit. He's the root of the problem, right? He's the root of the problem of why that everybody's minds are so fucked up. Esau, he's into that single woman cuckold bullshit. Like, that shit is crazy, right? A woman is, I mean, a man can really have as many women as he wants and still love them all. Now, of course, you are going to have some women that you like more. You know, it's more pleasing to you, but you're still able to love more than one woman. Now, for a woman to do that, it just doesn't make sense. Why do you think body count doesn't matter for a man? Right? Think about it. Why doesn't body count matter for a man? Because, bro, we're able to love more than one woman. Hell, we can impregnate as many women as we want. Right? If we needed to build a nation, man, you're gonna need more women than men. Simple as that. Just be honest. But it's not solely for sex, man. It's just like just for a household, man. For a household to operate, and it's mainly like that here, bro. In other countries, it's completely different. In other countries, you can have more than one wife. But I remember I was talking to this Ethiopian at my job. He's talking about like, yeah, bro, in Ethiopia, I can have minimum keyword. He told me 5 wives. I was like, whoa, are you serious? He was like, yeah, bro, America is trash. Yeah, you got to get out of here, bro. It was this older Jay talking to me about it. I was like, damn, like, yeah, it kind of hit me. I was like, that's crazy, man. This shit suck. But sooner or later, this is going to be something of the past because we live in a bizarre world right now where the bottom's at the top and the top is at the bottom, right? Israelites, they're the top ones of the earth, and right now they're at the bottom. And Esau, they're the base of all men, but they're at the top, and we're seeing how that's going. But Salaki, I don't want to ramble on too long. But let me go ahead and get, I'm starting with this. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20 says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, and put darkness for light and light for darkness, and that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Right? So, like, everything is backwards here, man. Everything. You got to question everything, bro. That's one of the first things you learn when you first come to truth, that you have to really forget about everything that you've learned about this world and start over as a babe. Because, man, the way things seem is really not. You think Esau, Edom, man, they're cool. But no, bro, they're the worst of the worst. They hate your guts. But yet they're cheese in your face because, hey, Psalms 55 and 21, if I'm not mistaken. Tongue smoother than the brother, but war is in his heart, bro. Like, he could talk a good game, but inside his mind, bro, he wants to do away with your ass, boy. Straight up. Johnny Center cheesy. Oh yeah, man. Happy Thanksgiving. Right? He know what he mean, what he said, but you don't. You sitting there happy Thanksgiving, chilling, thinking he just really wishing you some good shit. Nah, bro. Nah, man. But yeah, bro, we live in Bizarro world, man. Right? If you don't know what Bizarro world, man, look it up, man. It's a simple Google search. I mean, I'm explaining anyways, but you should look it up. Bizarro world is literally just the opposite of this world, man. Bizarre World is basically the upside down version of the real world in Marvel comics, pretty much. Because you got Bizarre Superman, instead of laser beams, it's like ice beams. Instead of cold breath, it's like a fire breath. Instead of fast, it's very slow, like the Flash. You got the Flash, and then you got Bizarre Flash when he's really slow. It's literally the world we're living in. Right? So when you do try to do with something that's really not wrong, because what she did wasn't wrong. It's what she wanted too, on top of that. It's what she wanted. So that makes it even better. But like, you see how the mom, they're just slandering her, and you can look at her face like, hell, man, I wouldn't be surprised if she started crying right then and there. You start crying, or at least when she got off set, start crying. I wouldn't be surprised. It's like, damn, man, I mean, in the world we live in, man, that's not the wisest thing to do, just tell your people that. It's like, you just kind of just got to let it be, but it is what it is, man, in this world, man. But I'm going to go ahead and get Sirach chapter 26, verse 6, because this is pretty much what happened to that woman. It says, but a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and a scourge of the tongue, which communicate with all, man. Scourge of the tongue, man. So basically them talking, their scourge is, punishment, adding great distress to someone else. That's what the other woman was doing to that girl. Well, I don't want to say girl, but like that's the way I'm gonna explain it, because you'll know what I'm talking about. The way they did, they basically scourged that. I'm gonna say that woman that had wanted a sifter wife got a sifter wife for a man. And that's something that's going to be a thing of the norm in the kingdom. That's the problem. It's going to be a thing of the norm in the kingdom, but it is going to start here. Right? It's going to start here with the men of the Lord. You know, in that time, and you know I'm finna get it. Y'all already know. This is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. It says, and in that day, Jacob's trouble, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach, which is shame. So in that day, bro, these women ain't gonna want nothing but to be with you. They do whatever they have to take to get with you. And a lot of y'all gonna get rejected, to be honest. And if you're not okay with sister wives now, hey, you better get ready for it. You better get your mind prepared for it. I ain't saying you got to go do all that stuff right now. Now, if you do, that's cool. But, you know, for you women, meaning, because as far as man, you know, I mean, you just going to have to be, you know, we just going to have to be sneaky with it in this world, man. You know, if the Lord permits, but if it's not convenient for you, please don't do it, man. Like, if one woman is like, if you can be okay with one woman and still focus on the Lord, good. There's some brothers that's able to get multiple women and still focus on the Lord. That's, hey, Lord, just bless them to move like that, you know. But as far as a woman, I ain't saying you got to go get your man a sister wife right now and stuff. You ain't got to do all that. But you do got to keep, I mean, y'all just going to have to be prepared for when that time comes, though. And be willing to accept it. You're like, well, my man, hey, he's about to have more than one woman, especially if he's a man of the Lord. He's a man of the Lord. You're just going to accept it because guess what? That's going to be the new norm, right? Because sooner or later, this is going to be all, you know, a thing of the past. You know, having to sneak around to be with another woman and all that for his man. Nah, bro, it's just going to be right in your face, right? I'm be like, hey, Alicia, meet Stacy, stuff like that. You're going to have to get used to it, right? It is what it is, right? And you know, when I was watching the video, I was like, man, bro, we just fucked up, bro. Just fucked up. It's like, damn, this shit, man. Lord really brought us low, but sooner or later, man, that's gonna all change, man. Starting with, you know, women, y'all gonna get humbled greatly, and you know, a lot of 2/3 are just gonna have to perish on this side, man. Right? If you don't want to get with the program, then don't worry, you'll get with it later in the kingdom when you're at the bottom of the bottom. Because guess what? A lot of the men of the Lord, they're not gonna deal with y'all asses, bro. They're not gonna tolerate shit because they've been tolerating shit now. And when the time comes when we ain't got to tolerate your ass, oh boy, you gonna have to come correct. Like, if like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Jake will be merciful, but only merciful if you're trying your hardest. If you ain't trying, you giving us a hard time, you stressing us out, boy, hell no. You getting kicked to the damn curve. We don't need y'all, man. We don't need Israelite women. We could do fine with just heathen women because guess what? Who determines the not the gender, the ethnicity of the seed? The man does, bro. So we don't need Israelite woman to make an Israelite baby. You could get an Ammon Japanese woman to make an Israelite baby. So for you Israelite women that think like, they have to get with me. No, the fuck we don't. We don't have to get with you. So if you ain't coming correct, bro, you done. And a lot of you Israelite women are done. But the few that are like, you know, aware and, you know, preparing their minds for this, man, just keep doing what y'all doing. And just pray to the Lord that when that time does come, that you'll be able to accept it and be okay. You know, that's all I can say, because it's nothing but Satan that fucks with y'all on that. That's all that is. It's going to be hard for y'all, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Because once y'all make it through it, guess what? You ain't got to worry about it no more. When you be changed into new bodies, it's going to be like normal. It's going to be pretty much normal. Because, bro, our forefathers had multiple wives, man. But they have to have enough substance to take care of them. Don't get me wrong, but you know, they had multiple wives. King David, oh man, he had multitudes of women. And he was a man after the Most High heart. So make it make sense. Right? Solomon, he's the same. Hell, Jacob, he had a couple women. 12 trials, man. But, yeah, man, it's neither here nor there. You know, just sooner or later, this is going to be a thing of the past, man. And for you women that don't want to get down with it, then, hey, that's on y'all. Y'all just going to have to perish on the side. And you're going to get down with it anyway in the kingdom. And y'all going to be walking with y'all heads down. So, I mean, if that's what you want, you got it. But anyways, you know, Lord willing, y'all was edified. I want to end it off by saying, Ka halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And until next time I say, Shalom, Yesharala.